the Washington Commanders. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tracy. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that ball.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. So at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. Play action. Now, Wilson. That's caught. It's Tracy. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Commanders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hey, check that.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Eckler. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
18, Pioneer. Go.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. To the pylon. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gayon for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opening. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Wilson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. Now Russ. He has Hyatt complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Here's Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. It's a gain of 43 yards. Here's first and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 14-yard line.
It is second and 9. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Right here, down the field, will fall, incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on third and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hold the ready.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19. Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Okay, ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Come on, cowboy in.
Here's a run with Eckler. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
19 Lions. Dragon 60.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 10-7 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Throwing is Daniel. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Get up.
Daniels now on 1st down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
We'll try the right side this time. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Hey, check that, check that. Check. Hey.
They run this straight ahead with Eckler. They'll put him down right out the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a 1st down picked up.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On 1st down, Daniel flushed to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They go play action with Wilson. And he'll He'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He's inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play for the Giants. 52 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And he's in. What a drive. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Giants. For Russell Wilson, career touchdown pass, 351, but number 1 as a New York Giant.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Washington. 32 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Look at my team.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
70 line. Dragon 60.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Viking 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. They'll run with Tracy. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Wilson lines up in the pistol. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 45-yard line.
Dixie Maverick, Bronco 80. Hey. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
70 Ranger. Cut 19, cut 19. 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Washington.
And 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. For Daniels, last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year. First touchdown pass of his sophomore season. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson, a very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
On second down, Russ. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Going to air this one out to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newton. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Neighbors in motion. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. Play action. It's Wilson. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield.
expressway.
And now it's fourth down.
For Washington.
Good coverage by the Hutt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. On first down, Wilson finding his tight end Bellinger. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Neighbors in motion. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Giants.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Back into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Wilson. That's complete on the tight end screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Slayton is the man in motion. They go play action with Wilson. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
60 bikes, 60 bikes, 70. Check. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. Go.
From the shotgun on third down. Daniel. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Is good. Makes the score Giants 24, Commanders 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite.
Here we go, Scott. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Rig alert, rig alert. Set, hut. Dragon. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Daniels now on 1st down. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Trap 50, trap 60. 19 Lions.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1.
Makes the score Giants 24, Commanders 21.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Whoa! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2. Now Russ. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller, working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side. That's made by McClure. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a Washington. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
6, read.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's second and 10.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late,
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dane Belton.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
On the ground, here's Tracy. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. That's taken on this side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Washington.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another try, second and 10.
Red, 79, Viking 18, Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Go.
They'll drop to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. Now Wilson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand, this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Third and 3.
Get it.
Here's Eckler. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground.
Gain of 6.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
60 back, 60 back, Bronco 80.
They'll run here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now. They come up for second and 2.
The 13-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll run. And the Commanders have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Here is first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Let's go.
They'll run here with Eckler. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
mistake about it. He may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Play action. Now, Wilson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Play action. It's Wilson. The dagger, it's intercepted. Kicked off by Bob Martin. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.